had the one drive for a touchdown. It's kind of a long one, 15 plays, but what was going right for you guys on that drive?
We had some crucial third down conversions. OJ was 3rd and 9, did a good job winning versus 2-man on the mic. And then I think Gio had another big one. We were kind of in the fringe red zone, and I thought they were going to bring a little pressure, so I had OJ block, and we just had him one-on-one on an option route. And as we all know what he can do out of the backfield, and lined up as a receiver and beat his guy and had some good conversions there.
Tom hit him once on 3rd down for a 1st down. You did as well. So what's it like having a guy that can make yards after that?
It's crucial. And all our backs do such a great job checking protection and getting out on routes, because that's such a big part of the NFL game now. You're one-on-one with linebackers, whether it be in zone coverage or man coverage, and sometimes that's your best option. Tommy hit Gio versus 2-man on the mic. That was 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10. Had another big conversion there. So anytime you can get those guys the ball in space, that's usually a positive play.
What did you see from Kyle? What were your observations?
He took a lot of shots. It's the first game for everybody. A lot of the young guys, they're just getting their feet wet. So you expect to see improvement game 1 to game 2 to game 3. That's just like every day in practice. It's just one day at a time with those guys. They're still learning the system, learning one another, so it's always a work in progress.
How big was it for him to be able to connect with Cody on that 2-point conversion?
That was great. Cody did a good job. You never know how those 2-point plays are going to work out. They always end up in a scramble drill one way or another. So it was good to see those guys kind of make an off-schedule play.
What are your thoughts on the way Vaughn played? Coach said that he thought he played lights out.
Yeah, sneak runs hard. We saw that last year, glimpses. Specifically, I remember in the Green Bay game when we kind of went in at the end, and he kind of shut that thing out. But, he runs hard in between the tackles, and he's a great kid, and he's a lot of fun to be back there with.
Was it nice to finally go against somebody in a different color jersey?
Yeah, it was. Just the monotony of training camp, it's hard to day after day after day going against the same guys. So anytime you can kind of break that up, going against the defense, get different looks, going against different guys, see how guys stack up one-on-one. We got a lot of man coverage tonight, so it's going to be fun to watch the tape to see where we can improve on. But, it's fun to change things up.
Words of encouragement that you gave Kyle, post-game or during halftime?
Just have fun. The first one's always the best. I can't remember my first preseason game, but your first start's big. Your first preseason game as a rookie is always big. So, those guys are fun. They're jacked up, and we're just going to watch the film with them and see where they can improve and just try and take that to practice.
How nice was it to be able to play in front of a packed stadium?
Yeah, pretty sweet. We were talking on the sideline. Week 1 last year we were in New Orleans, and you could hear a pin drop in the stadium. So it was nice to have, I don't know if it was a sold-out crowd. I'm sure the weather kept some people at home, but it was great to see a bunch of fans there. It was loud, and it just adds a little more energy to the guys when people are in the stadium.
You feel that difference, though? Because, even in the Super Bowl, obviously it was 22,000 or something.
Yeah, it was great.
You feel the energy, the difference in the energy?
Yeah, from 0 people to 22,000's big, and then from 22,000 to however many we had tonight, 40, 50, you can feel that jump. And just having the roar on 3rd down conversions, on defensive stops, it's fun. It's a fun atmosphere to play football in.
Thoughts on Jalen Darden tonight?
He's a stud, and he's just another young guy that's kind of learning as we go. It's no easy task to learn this system in 2-3 weeks, and those guys had such a limited summer program, learning the playbook, and especially as a receiver, there's so many things that you have to be keyed in this system, hots and sights, all the formations, all the shifts, all the motions. So it's just a day-by-day process, learning the playbook. But as you saw tonight, when he gets the ball in his hand, he's electric. If you watch his college highlight tape, it's pretty special. So he's a great rookie. He's a great kid and a lot of fun to play with.
First game, last question. You still get the butterflies?
Yeah, it's football. I had a youth football coach always say, if you don't get the butterflies before a football game, you don't care enough about it. When you get the adrenaline rush, you kind of get the tickles in the back of your neck, it's always fun. Whether it's a preseason game, regular season game, NFC Championship game, Super Bowl, if you care about what you do and how you perform, you're always going to want to do that.